Have you ever introduced two of your friends only to find out that they knew each other in primary school? Or maybe you've gone out shopping just to find out that the cashier with the same last name as you is actually your cousin. Life has a million ways of reminding us that no matter the distance, we're all still connected in one way or another. It's that spirit of interconnectedness that lies at the heart of hyperlink cinema. Hyperlink cinema is a narrative technique used in films where multiple storylines are interwoven to create a complex and interconnected narrative. The term hyperlink cinema was coined by writer Alyssa Quart in her 2005 review of the film Happy Endings. She compared the interconnected structure of the film to the hyperlinks on the internet. Quart also made the claim that Robert Altman's Nashville was the first hyperlink film, but is that really true? Hyperlink cinema's greatest strength is in linking the diverse narratives and perspectives of multiple characters, usually through a central theme. In her book, The Multi-Protagonist Film, Maria Del Mar Azcona stated that in the silent film era, D.W. Griffith's 1916 film Intolerance and the modern Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer film Grand Hotel in 1932 were the first multi-protagonist films. Multi-protagonist films grew in prominence in the late 20th century and early 21st century as digital filmmaking advanced, making it easier for filmmakers to tell complex and interconnected stories. Globalization and industrialization also had a hand in the growing awareness brought to the interconnected nature of our societies. As communication and transportation became more streamlined in everyday life, people realized just how far their spheres of influence could reach, which in turn inspired hyperlink cinema films. Hyperlink cinema, like other forms of stylized genre films, have distinct narrative and cinematic techniques that define the genre. We can look at some of these techniques by examining the films Nashville.
I'd like to thank you for coming out to greet me today. It's great to be home. It's hot as a firecracker.
City of God, and Pulp Fiction.
I love you, Pumpkin.
I love you, honey bunny.
Everybody be cool, this is a robbery!
Hyperlink films typically always feature ensemble casts, with equal importance placed on the perspectives and narratives of the characters. The cast of Nashville features 24 main characters, highlighting the town's musical and political scene. Though City of God and Pulp Fiction feature a significantly smaller cast, they still deliver on the promise of transporting us into the lives of the many characters throughout the films. Hyperlink cinema also excels at tying together the multiple plot lines with a common theme. In City of God, the main theme of the circular nature of violence is prominent as one violent act leads to another. This is shown perfectly by using the symbolism of the gas truck. At the beginning of the story, the gas truck was the first target of violence for the Tender Trio, and towards the end, Lil Zed attempts and fails to avoid capture by fleeing the scene of the shootout in a gas truck. Pulp Fiction also connects its storylines through the characters' involvement with the feared and respected crime boss Marcellus Wallace. Most of the characters' motivations that drive the plot of the film are directly related to their relationship with Marcellus. Luck also plays an important part in the film, as many of the main cast find themselves in equal parts lucky and unlucky situations.
Alright, Mia. So listen, I gotta go. Alright? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck me.
Another feature of hyperlink cinema is the non-linear storytelling. By nature, these films take the audience out of chronological order and jump between perspectives. City of God and Pulp Fiction take this a step further by using flashbacks throughout the films. Both films feature cold opens and leave the scenes unresolved until the end of their respective movies. In Nashville, the non-linear storytelling is used to jump from one character's story to another so that we can get a better sense of how their stories mirror each other's. Parallels are drawn between characters such as Winifred and Suleen, who are both determined to have their big breaks in the singing industry. Both characters face different hardships in order to meet their goals, and the narrative takes us along for the ride. Hyperlink films engage their audiences and encourage them to try and piece together how all the different narratives connect before the film reveals its secrets. These are films people enjoy rewatching, since having the additional context from later scenes makes the earlier foreshadowing stand out. Whether you're a truth-hunting sleuth or if you just enjoy watching the story unfold, hyperlink films have cemented themselves as an immensely enjoyable niche of films that many people continue to enjoy.